Hi guys, my name is Kevin McCarthy in Limerick, Ireland, and I'd like to show you my final project for CS50. So I registered the domain name, so you can actually go to chairthefed.co, and that will take you to this web page. So what is this? This is a game/simulation of monetary policy. The reason I decided to create this is that I used to be an economics teacher, and at the time there was a game made in Flash by the Federal Reserve of the US called Chair the Fed, and I use it often to help my students understand how monetary policy works and what are some advantages and disadvantages and some difficulties with it. And so when it disappeared, I thought that was quite a loss, and so I decided to recreate it for my final project. So we'll see a few things here. We'll see on top we have some information and a little welcome message here. We'll see to the right of that there's a score and an image that will change. Below that we see there's a chart, and this will be where we'll see how our interest rate, inflation rate, and unemployment rate progress. To the right of that we have a control panel where we can increase, decrease interest rates, and then every round we'll click submit. Below that we have a little economist who's going to be helping out during the game, and he will be giving us some messages to give us some information about what we could be doing better, or resources on where to read more about monetary policy. And then finally we'll see there's a table below, and every round new information will be inserted into this table. So let's quickly go through so I can show you a little bit how it works. So let's say our first month we want to maybe increase our target rate to 3%. Okay, so month one, we increase it, we see what happens to unemployment and inflation rate. Our unemployment rate increases a bit, our inflation rate decreases a little bit, and here we see we get a quote from a famous economist. Now occasionally, we'll see that we get some events. So let's see if we can see some of those events happening. Okay, for example, here we see we have an oil shock, and the oil shock you'll see, well, in this case, only sent inflation up a little bit, but sent unemployment up quite a bit. And then here our economist tells us a little bit about what oil shocks are and gives us a link. And we can keep going quickly. I'll just keep going quickly till the end of the game so we can see what happens. We can see that when the game ends, we get a message here that gives us our average results. It gives us our score of 1030. So this represents a 3% increase in GDP over those 4 years. And finally, some extra information down here from our economists. That was my final project. Thank you for watching.